this is Timepod, an innovative MIDI controller with 16 high-precision endless knobs, built around a creative snapshot system. The ideas behind this controller are based on a powerful concept called snapshots, and what I've just demonstrated is the use of the morph feature to gradually transition from one snapshot to another. So how does the Timepod work? First, you map the knobs to any MIDI mappable parameter in your DAW. As you adjust the parameters and find a setting you like, simply press the Save button to save it as a snapshot. Now these settings are preserved, ready to be brought back anytime with a quick press of a recall button. Timepod provides 3 ways to recall snapshots: instant recall, automatic morph, and manual morph. Instant recall is self-explanatory. Simply press one of the 8 snapshot buttons to instantly recall the parameter values saved. Automatic morph smoothly transitions to a target snapshot at a configurable rate. You can set the transition time by holding the config button. Manual morph gives you full control over the transitions. You can control the blend between snapshots using one of the top 8 knobs, each representing its respective snapshot. Turning the knob gradually changes the sound, moving from one snapshot to another. This feature essentially gives you the ability to control up to 16 parameters simultaneously, opening up endless possibilities for sound design. So what are some problems that snapshots solve in the music creation process? Snapshots are a great solution to ear fatigue. Ear fatigue is a common problem experienced by all music creators. It's when your judgment of a musical idea is clouded by excessive exposure. By capturing snapshots of sound sets you like, you can later return with a fresh set of ears to more objectively decide on which set of parameters sounds best. This especially comes in handy with mixing. In this example, the top 8 knobs are mapped to the volume faders and the bottom 8 knobs mapped to the pan. Now I can adjust the mix and save the settings I like. Then I can come back whenever to easily compare the snapshots and decide on my favourite mix. You can get really creative with snapshots. For example, sequencing may not be the first thing that comes to mind when looking at a controller like this, but certain types of sequencers, like the Euclidean sequencer, are very compatible with knobs. I have these knobs mapped to the parameters of the Euclidean sequencer. Now I can very easily generate new patterns and ideas. We plan on releasing a series demonstrating this controller in many creative use cases. But before we end, I'd like to add a few more reasons why this controller can be so valuable to your creative process. A physical interface offers a more immersive and hands-on approach to music creation. Many of us spend the bulk of our days navigating our computers with a mouse and keyboard. When it comes time to make music, changing the physical interface to something more tactile and engaging can prime the mind for more creative exploration. Timepod's playable snapshot system transforms into a dynamic instrument. These features enable you to capture and recall complex sound settings instantly, facilitating live performance creativity and on-the-fly composition in a way that's both innovative and expressive. Thank you for watching. This was just a quick overview. Again, we plan on releasing a more in-depth series exploring this controller. Timepod will be launching soon. To follow and learn more, visit get.modernmidi.io.